Alright, hello. Today I'm going to do yet another recent favorites. Let's start with base products, I guess. So my first favorite is the MAC Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette. This is in light, and they basically have 4 concealers here and then 2 color correctors. I actually don't really use the color correctors too often, but I do tend to use like these two for concealing quite often. I do use this one, the second lightest one, mostly for if I have like an occasional spot or just a general concealer, and then I tend to use the lighter one if I want to lighten up any places. This is really nice. I really like the collection of different colors that you can have. So whatever situation, like I said, if you have spots, if you want to brighten up areas, then you can use different concealers. So instead of like buying numerous independent concealers, you can just buy one palette. Actually, when I opened it, I was like, wow, this is small. I thought it would be bigger, but I actually really like how compact it is because I can easily just pack this away if I'm going away for a weekend or going on a trip or something like that. So yeah. Okay, so the next base product that I have is a tiny little mini one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, I'm gonna assume, and 1 finger. Now this is probably like the smallest size that you'll ever see. This one actually came with like the 100-point perk. I really like it. I mean, the big size one is like way too expensive. I'm like, I don't think I can justify spending that much money. It's just so smooth. I really like the color. It's just, I think what really like shocked me about it was how smooth it looks. It looks on the skin as well as how smooth it feels in the pan. I was just really happy about that. I'll give you a little swatch. I didn't do a swatch of the MAC palette because there's 6 of them, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a lighter, like pinkish color, but I actually like the pink color because I think it helps to brighten a little bit. I can add a little bit to my under eyes too. Yeah, I think even that like little bit made a little bit of a difference. I really struggle with like darkness around my eyes, so that's what I'm gonna do. Pretty nice. I actually don't use powder that often, but if I do, this is like the one that I like. What's really funny about this product, it even has a little mirror in here. Yeah, it like literally is like their big size except shrunken down. Okay, so the next 2 are actually both contour products. I've really been enjoying contour products recently. The first one I'm going to mention is the one from KALEIDOS. First thing I noticed about this palette, holy cow, is it heavy. It is way heavier than my expectations, than any other product I've had. Let's see, this product I have here, it's almost like on par with the Hourglass like palette, and this has 6 different like colors in it. I don't know what makes it so heavy. Maybe it's because like the whole thing is like maybe like metal or something. This I was like so happily surprised by. I was like really into. The powders are so like buttery soft. They're like on par with that Charlotte Tilbury, man. They're super soft. Okay, so this is the middle one, and this is a contour palette too, so they're gonna be a little bit grayish tone. So as you can see, that's pretty gray. I would say that looks very much like a shadow. Now this next one is a little bit, I would say a little bit bronzier, but this whole palette's supposed to be a contour. Let's see. I have it here right next to it. So definitely super gray and very shadow-like. This one just a little hint warmer, but also a little deeper. I really like swatching it too because they're so soft. And yeah, I'll do it right next to it. That one, whew, bam. Very light and bright, great for like just highlighting, not being like glimmery and shimmery, but highlighting as it just being lighter. But oh, they're so soft, easy to blend, maybe a little bit too easy to blend, but I really love this palette, and I'm glad I like it too because I actually got it from their website, and I had to pay like shipping because this is the only product that I wanted. And I was like, I don't really want anything else because if you spent over a certain amount, you would get free shipping. But yeah, like I said, this is the only product that I wanted. This one is also in light. I think that they have a couple of other ones, but I usually tend to go for light in a lot of products. The next one is, like I said, another contour product. This is from JUDYDOLL. This is the orange one. It's like the lighter not lighter, it's the warmer tone one. They have another one that is more of the cooler tone, which is pink. This one is pretty similar in the sense that they have a lot more contour products. I would say that their matchup is pretty similar. Actually, I should have done better job swatching so you can see the comparison. But there is an additional shimmery shade. So this one, it can actually just like pop onto like the nose, onto like the eyelids, anywhere that you want. So yeah, maybe I'll swatch this one as well. I'll get the lightest one and I'll put that, where should I put it? Maybe I'll put it right next to her. Yeah, so pretty similar. I would say that this one needs a little bit more beige. This one here, I think it was closest to this one. And then I'll take this darkest one here. And then let me see if I can squeeze it into like this middle section right here. Yeah, so as you can see, pretty similar, but like ever so slightly different. And then obviously I forgot about the shimmery shade. Let's just do that right here, I guess. Yeah, you can see. Actually, just apply it maybe on the tip of my nose. Maybe I'll just apply it there. Oh, okay, you can see that. I feel like the side's not getting too much. Maybe because I'm using my finger instead of like a brush, but I don't have a brush that's small. Next product I have to talk about is a very interesting product. It's not really a product that I ever thought of before, but it's definitely a product that I love and need. Obviously you can kind of see it already. This is the HEROINE Make Speedy Mascara Remover. Oh, how weird. I don't like the graphic design on that. That's weird. You probably can't see it, but the words, like, here's the words, and then the next word is like right here. It's like awkward. Okay, anyways, that doesn't really matter. Who cares about the look of the product? You won't probably care about the application. So this is basically a makeup remover for your eyelashes. So if you ever have like waterproof mascara on, you'll kind of know how difficult it is to remove the makeup. Like you'll get like a lot of tugging. This one makes it so easy. It's basically, I think, like a oil or something that you put like directly on your eyelashes. I don't think it irritates your eyes. I've never had that problem, so I'll say that. But again, I'm never like directly targeting it to go right into my eyes. But when you put it on, it would basically, it'll actually almost like clump your lashes together, but it'll like make them kind of shiny, like almost as if you put oil on them. Yeah, that's what it kind of like looks like, feels like when you put this on your eyelashes. Then you kind of just wipe it away, and it's just like almost instantly gets all the waterproof mascara off. And I love this because I wear a lot of waterproof mascara, mostly because I have very straight and downturned eyelashes. So I really like waterproof mascaras because they really like stick. They like keep your like lashes curled and like facing upwards. So I tend to use a lot of waterproof mascara, and this one is a lifesaver because I hate like tugging on my eyes. I'll actually show you the brush too, because it's not like a typical brush. It's basically literally like plastic. It's plastic, but it has a couple of like little indents into it. So it's not like a brush. But yeah, you just kind of like use it like a regular mascara, but you're not like sitting there like tugging on your eyes forever. I actually have another product, but it's in my shower. CERAVE Essay Cleanser. I think that's what it's called. Essay as in salicylic acid. So that one, I had like a couple little bumps on my forehead, and I was really trying to like target a little bit of more exfoliation in my skincare routine. So I used that, and I wouldn't say it, I don't know if it necessarily directly affected that, but my skin is kind of smooth now, and I don't know, it's just a really nice cleanser, just really basic. My skin feels really clean, really soft, and not stripped or dry or tight or anything. So I'm really enjoying it, and it's great because I've used it so much so far. I've only made a small little dent in it. I still have like a ton left, and it wasn't even that expensive. So definitely one of my favorite cleansers that I've used. It's like simple, it's basic, and it just works. So thumbs up. All right, the next one that I'm going to mention, I'm gonna start maybe doing lifestyle favorites as well in some of my videos. And the next one is actually one that you can see. It is this sweater. I really like this sweater. I actually thought I would return it because I don't know, I didn't think I like needed it in my wardrobe, but I'm really enjoying wearing it. I'm really enjoying like the look of it. It is from H&M and it is kind of interesting in the knitting of it. I really like this little detail. It has it on both sides. So I don't know. I feel like that's different in sweaters. And also I really like the shoulder detail. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I love about the sweater is how the shoulder drapes. I would say I have pretty broad shoulders and I hate sweaters that actually like poof out a little bit and like do that and make my shoulders look even broader. So I really like the shoulders, how it just falls directly on the shoulder and just kind of like tapers. I also like this color as well. I am trying to get a little bit more into neutrals into my wardrobe, and this one falls in line with that. I just really like the way that looks. Looks good. Okay, that's really it. So those are my recent favorites. Again, I don't really have a schedule of when I do these. It's not like monthly favorites or anything. It's just whenever I collect a couple of different products that I like, want to share, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in another one. Adios.